Well guys, we're down here at Boundary Ford, Lloydminster. Of course, if you've been watching my videos, you'll know that I'm looking for a replacement vehicle for the old Sunfire. So, pretty much start cruising the car lots, I guess. Not looking for something old, but I don't want something that's brand new showroom. All these trucks here are new. There looks like to be a Focus right there, and there's a Cobalt sitting there. You know, that's one thing I find about these car dealers is they never post a price in their windows. There's a PT down here on the end, and again, no price in the windows. That one there, the PT, looks like a fairly fresh trade. It's still even dirty. You know, I'm not much for Ford. You know, I've never really actually bought anything off their lot. But we're gonna head over to Nissan and see what we find over there. Well guys, we're over here at Nissan. There's a Dodge minivan here that's, I don't know, probably an 06. There looks like Equinox here that's probably about the same year. There's a Chevy Montana van here, but I'm not sure if I want to go the old minivan route. You know, there's I guess they're called 2.0s now, not neons. You know, that might be an okay vehicle. Some of these ones here are like lease returns, like this copper colored Matrix. Here's this white car over here is one of those old Malibus. It's kind of looking a bit, you know, well used. But that's pretty much all there is over here at the old Nissan. So we're going to head her on over to the Toyota. And yeah, like normal, there's a couple of Yaris's, but not really much for the lease returns or, you know, used units on Toyota. So we'll take a header over to GM. Okay, so we're over here at the Westridge GM dealer. There's a two-door Hyundai here. There's a two-door Hyundai right here. It might be interesting to look at that. And, you know, they must have probably 20 or 30 trucks here on this lot. But not a lot of cars. Not much for Celicas, Sebrings. There's a Cobalt here. And kind of a grandma's car, an old Buick. Over yonder there you have a couple of minivans and Aztecs and stuff like that, but nothing really eye-catchy. Again, with the Buick and the Ford Fusions, there's a G6 here, but and then a Taurus on the end. So we're going to head her on over to Chrysler and see what they got. So we're over here at Denham Chrysler, looking at their lease returns. Again, not a lot of trucks, or not a lot of cars. There are a bunch of trucks. Come around the corner here, and you come around the corner here, and you see a little Kia. I've been online, and this Kia Rio right there I believe it's $6,900. This blue car right here is a Pontiac Vibe all-wheel drive. It's similar to the one that I used to have. It's an 06, which would be the same year, except it's got like 140,000 K on it, and they still want like 16 for it. 16 grand for it. This PT here would be a reasonable one to get. I don't know the person that had it, but actually I kind of was interested in their car that they traded off for the PT, and it was in good shape. So they're the kind of person that maintains their vehicle. So guys, we're over here at the this is where Silverwood Toyota keeps their used units, some more of them. Over here we have a Chevy Aveo. Not quite sure what year, but it has tinted windows and fancy wheels. The normal matrices and a few trucks and stuff. Nothing really eye-catching for me on this lot. The Aveo would be something I looked at, but actually it's been a while since I've owned a Chevy product. It's all been GM or Pontiac. You come over here and there's a whatever it is, 02 or something, rear wheel drive Mustang. But that's something that I'm not sure if that's what we're looking for. There's kind of a Corolla here that's kind of sport package, then a plain Jane type Corolla right next to it. And then little Nissan economy car, and of course a Toyota Yaris. What you're doing, guys, is you're not looking for prices, because they never put prices in the windows. If you make a mental note and then you go home and search online on the computer, then you can say, oh yeah, I know that, I remember seeing that car. That might be something be worth pursuing, right? We have a Honda dealer to go through, and then a Chev dealer, and then a Hyundai dealer. So let's see what the Honda's got on their lot. Well guys, we're over here at the Honda dealer. And like normal, they have 5 or 6 trucks. There's an old Buick here, like whatever it would be, 03. Another Corolla, kind of a base model. This one here is an 08, and they want pretty much 13 grand for it. There's the black Sunfire here. That car might be interesting to look at. They never post a tag on it to see what the price is. But that's pretty much her, guys. There's a couple of Fords and an Impala, but it's not quite what I'm looking for. Another tip to watch if you're looking for what they call a back row beater, something that will get you through a season or two, or something that might have a scuff in it, like a dent in it or a scratch. Check in their back area, like back here, and keep a watch out, because sometimes they have stuff in the corner that they're kind of not so much ashamed of, but they're not worth selling. Like in that corner back there, about underneath the light post, there's a trashed van, Dodge van. Beside it, it's a little Honda, probably like an Accord. Something like that would be something that they might let go for, cheap. Every once in a while you'll find a deal over here too, that's something that they park there, that again they can't put on their lot. Well guys, that was pretty much the tour of Honda. We're gonna head her on over to Chevy now. We're here at the old Almer Chev car lot here. There's a Kia, I believe it's like a Forte here, which is like 14 grand. As well as another Malibu, which you're wanting 5,495 for. There's a there's a Pontiac Vibe here. This has got to be like an 07 or 08. I've seen this one online and it's got like 60,000 K and they're wanting 14 grand for it. That would be something I'd pursue. You know, there's an Impala here for 7 grand. Come around the corner here and there's a couple of Cobalts. This black one on the end is an SS, and of course there's no price in it. Here's a Grand Prix for, you know, 4,495 again. That seems to be a favorite price of theirs. There you go. Here's a Hyundai here for 13,900. And pretty much in this half is their used truck and SUV area. You know, sometimes you can find an older truck back here that's you know, reasonable in price, but most of the times it's all newer stuff. You know, through this looking, I've come to realize that my choice in vehicles that I think is a decent vehicle are actually old by now, by today's standards. We're through Chevy here. We're gonna stop at the Hyundai dealer, and I'm not expecting a lot from them. We'll see what they got for their used units. I don't see anything used here. This looks like it's a lot of new stuff. There's a whatever the heck they call it here. I think it's a Chevy Cruze right here that looks like it's used. But, you know, also be observant. You probably can't see it here, but there's a Pontiac Vibe right there without a license plate on it. That might be something that's coming up for sale once they go through it. Yeah guys, so that pretty much wraps up our car dealer you know, search, if you will. I wasn't expecting to find anything that jumped right out and said hey, you know, buy me. So, you know, you make a mental note of the vehicles, and then you go home and go online and go to their website and you look at their inventory, and then, you know, of course they don't put a sticker in the window, you know, so you don't have a clue what's going on until you actually go talk to a salesman. And then, I don't know, I've never been much for salesmen, you know, they're just doing their job, but I prefer to go alone until I find out more info. So guys, we'll go home now and search those sites, and we'll see what vehicles pop out. So guys, we'll end the video here, and as always, thank you for watching Maxwell's World. Comment, subscribe, and enjoy.